In our last video, we hauled our sailboat out of the water to give her a fresh coat of bottom paint. We ended up staying a lot longer than we expected due to some blisters. For about a week, we spent long days and nights working to get her all polished up. And after all that work, she was finally ready to launch.
When it came time for us to put the boat back in the water, we were a little nervous because the level of the water was so low. In North Carolina, there are no tides. The water level goes up and down depending on which way the wind is blowing. But with no sign of it increasing in the near future, we decided to go for it. Looks like we're stuck in the lift thing. It's not deep enough in here. There's Marissa on the boat. She's trying to drive out of the mud, I guess. Oh, there she is grabbing the thing. That means we're stuck a little.
I think we realized right away that we had made a mistake. We hit ground immediately. So we've gotten a little bit farther. We keep going forward in reverse.
Even though we hit the ground immediately, we thought we would be able to push through and it would be deeper soon after. If we knew what was to come, we might have turned around now.
This is where we got hung up before, so I think we've made it.
We're gonna make it.
A little frustrated, we got stuck in there and they kind of just got us out and we're like, go!
It's like, well, we're on the ground in the lift. Like,
Oh, it's okay. Full throttle reverse, baby. Are we reversing?
I am, yeah.
Are we moving back? Oh yeah, we're moving back.
Starting it. Should I try and go forward again?
Yeah. Not too fast. And maybe try and go more to the right.
More right?
I think so.
The marina had this little drawing of where the channel was supposed to be, and we were trying our best to stay right on it. There's no sort of posts or poles or PVC pipes to show you where the channel is. We just had this little map to go off of. We were right about here. We hadn't made it too far at this point, not even to the first piling, but we weren't sure if we were out of the channel or if it was just too shallow. We were hoping for the best and kept moving forward, thinking we might find the channel and actually get out of here.
Oh, we're going forward. Nice. Nice. Yes, in that way. We're doing it. We're getting out of here. The sunset's pretty. We're moving forward again. Slowly. Alright. We are stuck. We're still trying to get to the second piling. Yeah, it's really frustrating. We knew it was low and we were like, oh, we don't know if we could go, and everybody's like, yeah, you can make it, you can make it, you'll slice right through the mud, no problem. And now I'm really worried about the boat, so I am a little frustrated for sure. Like, I feel like they should know what their water level is and not tell people they'll be fine if they know that they might not be. And just be like, stay another day. I get it. It's not their fault that the water leaves. It's the wind. The wind pushes it out of the bay. But it is definitely frustrating that it's nighttime almost and we are stuck. And they said we need to be out of the channel because they have a boat coming in. But honestly, I have no idea how they're going to get the boat in. I mean, I don't know. But we're reversing and going forward. Brett's definitely not happy. I'm trying to stay positive and hold it together. I mean, we were on the ground when they kind of launched us, and then they just got their travel lift out of the way and said, okay, see ya. So, a little frustrating, but that's life. But yeah, we're stuck. We're trying to stay positive, and we are trying to get out of here. Yeah, I'm nervous, and tomorrow is going to be gusting in the 40s, and we need to go find a good anchorage or tie up to the free dock. I'm stressed, and I've been stressed all day, so I'm just trying to get through it. Yeah, it sucks. I'm worried about our boat, and this was a bad idea.
After about 30 minutes, we had only made it like 200 feet. We hadn't even made it to the first piling.
We're inching forward, slicing through the mud. There they are back there. We're starting to go forward, actually. They are moving. We haven't gotten stuck in a minute. There's a boat coming. Just our luck. Britt's trying to call him right now.
Pretty shallow, so I'm just trying to push through the mud. Our draft is 5 feet 2 inches. We've fought our way out the whole time.
For an hour.
But hopefully you're less than that. I gotta do a little reverse there. We're gonna just kind of ignore them, I guess, for right now. At this point, it was starting to get dark and we were really starting to get down. We were worried about being stuck overnight and having the wind pick up and getting us into an even worse position. We were also thinking about back in the boatyard when we saw all the paint stripped off our keel from us hitting the ground before we hauled out. And we were just thinking, is that gonna happen again? I don't want to try like too much and scrape off all our paint, but I also don't want to just sit here, you know?
Okay, it is 5:30. It has now been like an hour, 20 minutes, an hour and a half. And we've probably made it 300 feet. But we're making our way. Brett's reversing. We're trying to get us through. Yeah, we might just hang out here. Because maybe the water will come in today and tomorrow. But yeah, we're really trying. We'll see. Yay.
At this moment, we're sitting right about here and we're trying to get to the next piling. We think it should be getting deeper now, but the boat is still stuck.
Okay, we're moving. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. Very exciting. We're going forward. Okay, okay. It says 2.7. We can read the thing now. Which really, we hit ground when it says 2.5, so.
I think we hit ground when it says 2.7.
Oh, when it says 2.7, it's...
Well, we've been on the ground this whole time.
Yeah, that's true. It might be 2.7. Do we stop moving forward?
Oh, yeah, a while ago, I think.
But we moved a good bit. We are moving. We're still moving. We're moving. Okay, we're still out here. There's the barge. There's the red. We want to go like right in between those, get close, and then turn and head out. And I think once when we get to there and turn, it should hopefully be deep enough and we can just go. I hope. I am definitely super frustrated. It's been 2 hours of us trying to get out of this tiny little thing when they said we should be fine and we should be able to push through it, and it is dark and we are trying to get out of here. Yeah, this sucks, but I can't wait to get somewhere and to get ready for the storm tomorrow and just sit down and have a breath. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, it's been a little over 2 hours and we are stuck trying to get to the second marker. We're not really moving forward or moving back, so we're gonna put down the dinghy and row around and try and see where it's deepest so we know where to go.
Getting the dinghy ready to go down so we can try and feel around where it's deep enough. What a situation we're in. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through it.
Yeah.
Water's gonna come up. We're gonna find a way. Something's gonna happen.
There's the second marker that we've been trying to get to. There's a sunken like barge right there. It sounds like the water's coming in. I don't know, but whatever. We're gonna try and get the dinghy down. You can still see TJ's. TJ's is right back there. Do you see that?
Yeah. There was not enough water for us. Maybe we'll use this old sink as like our depth meter.
I was just gonna use a pole.
It might be shallow enough for the pole, but...
Here's our pole. See, it's a pretty long pole, but watch. I stick it into the water, and I'm touching mud right now. I'm trying to stay positive, but I am definitely not happy. It's okay. We're gonna find our way out of this. What did we just find out?
So we just went around with a little rope and a little weight on it, and found we're kind of pointed in like the right direction.
Just a little to port.
I mean, it's a very narrow channel. We need to be a tiny bit to port, and that's the deepest spot by like, I don't know, 4 inches or 3 inches deeper. So we're taking it. We'll take all the inches we could get.
Brett's bringing up the anchor, and we're gonna drive just a little bit to port.
Round 2.
Yeah. We are still in the same spot. We got in the dinghy. We maybe got 5 feet forward, but we're still stuck. So I'm really trying to not cry and not get pissed and just trying to just relax. I'm mad. This is really irritating. Like, how do you not know how deep your shit is? I don't know. It sucks. There's the channel marker. There's TJ's marina that we came from 3 hours ago. There's Brett. What are you doing, hun?
I don't really know what to do. It's just no water. We could try and heel the boat over, but then we're gonna get even more stuck, like if we don't make it, you know? That's my kind of thought. Maybe it wouldn't be.
I don't really get that, but I'm okay with not trying it.
No, we could, just because I was thinking if we're sideways and we get in somewhere shallow that we can't get past, then we're kind of stuck in like an even more shallow spot, but we do know it's deeper up there, so we could try it.
This sucks.
We're gonna get out.
Well, we're gonna go down below and anchor and just chill for an hour or 2.
See if anything changes.
See if anything changes. What do you think? Can I shine the light in your eye?
Yeah. You know, I wonder if tomorrow will be a better time to go. Like if the water will be up.
I know, but it's gonna gust to 42.
It could gust to 42. It might not. It might blow water, and then we can just go drive an anchor somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
But we're gonna keep trying. We're just gonna take a break. Just deal with our decision. And, you know, whether it was a good decision or bad decision, I think it's obvious. Bad decision. But we're just gonna try and get through it and see what's next. But right now, we're gonna eat something. Just rest for a second.
Okay.
All right, let's go inside.
Okay. Make a hot chocolate.
Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's raining now. I went around with the dinghy and measured all around, like way out. And it's, I mean, we're dealing with inches. It's pretty much the same all the way out of here. I think we just need more water. The other option is maybe we could heel ourselves over with the dinghy or the sails. We'll see. But it's cold, it's raining, and we're kind of just stuck here right now, monitoring the situation. It's dark out. It's all good. We're fine. Just kind of a little bit of a stinker. I wish maybe they would have told us there's not enough water. Yeah,
You'll get out for sure.
You'll just push right through. There's like a soft mud. Nope, not soft mud. We hit it and go up on top of it. What can you do? But we're gonna just wait and see. The wind's blowing in a direction that it should push water into where we're at, into this creek. So we're just gonna hope that happens and go from there.
It's getting foggy. We're gonna try and put everything on the starboard side and tilt ourselves so we can get out. It's getting pretty foggy. I'm getting a little scared. Right, the boat is heeling a little bit. Try it. There's our red.
It's been 4 hours now and we're still stuck. We know if we can get past the second piling, we'll be home free and it'll be deep enough for us to just drive on out. So in a last-ditch attempt, we put everything on the boat to the starboard side and then hung the dinghy and the boom off to the starboard side to heel the boat and try and break us free from this mud. We figured if we could tilt over, it would make our keel come off the ground just a couple inches to help us move forward and get to that deeper water.
When you see red, tell me.
I will.
I see it way up there, I think.
I don't see it yet. I only see the green.
3.1.
Okay. I see the other green, I think.
Our plan worked. After hours of being stuck, we were finally free. Now that we're finally moving, we just had to deal with the super thick fog that rolled in.
Jeez. You're doing great.
3.3.
You're doing so good.
3.4.
Yes. There's the green. We're moving. Crazy. Crazy. We did it. So we have the bucket out. We have the dinghy out. I mean, I tried to record the green. You couldn't even see it like much on the phone.
Oh,
like
yeah.
It was
One
so
thing
foggy.
that also added to the fun was the extreme amount of
Jeez.
fog, and we just couldn't see anything.
No, I had the flashlight. And
I was just looking at the phone, navigating by that.
That's fun though. That's an adventure. I don't like being stuck. The fog was okay.
Let me tell you something. What a shitty night so far. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go anchor, or we're gonna dock, and we're gonna cuddle up, and we're gonna watch a movie. We're gonna eat some snacks, and we're gonna forget this ever happened. And we're not gonna think about the paint
Until
that is
Bahamas.
still completely covered on
Yeah.
Shelly's
I
bottom.
won't see in the Bahamas.
There is nothing wrong with Shelly's bottom. Everything's perfectly fine. All that time and money we just invested in the
More
boat,
money than we were hoping too.
all that happened is not a problem. It's perfectly fine underneath.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And
Guys,
maybe we'll be able to get to Wrightsville.
let me tell you something, people on YouTube. Enjoy your life, because it's not fun being
Yeah.
us right now.
Brett looked at me and said, "This is so hard. Why is it always so hard?" And I was like, "I'm sorry. I can't wait to watch squirrels one day. Just sit there.
Just drink our coffee and watch squirrels.
You're gonna drink coffee with me too?"
Sure. Oh, that's probably what saved us. A little bit of weight off the boom.
This is 8.7. Do you see that? Which is really like 10.
That's what we like to see. All right, so to follow up the night from hell that we're currently in, we're on the way to find somewhere to stay for the night and tomorrow, because it's supposed to gust into the, what would you say?
My thing said 50s. Maybe if we hide 30s.
Yeah, it's supposed to gust a lot tomorrow. Big storm coming. And so we're in the fog right now, looking for somewhere to hide, and now there's lightning. We saw one lightning bolt. So hopefully that just means one and done. But that's what we're dealing with here, folks. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and
Comment how you would handle this.
yeah, leave it. Say what you would do. Would you just sell the boat
Tell me
and
how
buy a
you
cabin?
deal with anxiety.
Yeah, what would you do? But that's what we're dealing with right now. Soon, hopefully, we will be settled in for the evening. That would be so nice. And tomorrow, we're gonna tuck in for tomorrow. It's about to be a little, probably wavy. Can't see the fog really, but there's a green right there. And then over here's our red. Where is it? There's our red. Can't really see much, it's real foggy. You can see the fog kind of rushing past in the video. There's our green. Here's our red over here.
Green, red.
I tell you what, I'm thankful for Navionics. And we're also thankful to our patrons. Thank you so much to everyone who has signed up on Patreon or donated through PayPal or Venmo. You've allowed us to make it this far to the Bahamas where we're at right now. The video you're watching is a little bit old, but just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has signed up at patreon.com/Brett and Marissa or donated at one of the links in our description. Thank you guys so much. We'll get back to the video. Green, red, all right, onward.
I'm just worried that we're not going to be able to see any other boats.
We made it between. I don't know if you could tell, everybody.
I feel like I could cry again.
I'm on land. We made it to the free dock in Belhaven. I think it's supposed to take like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and it's taken us, I think, 6 hours maybe. It's 10:30 at night now, by the way. But there's Marissa standing under, you can see the fog. There's our little steaming light on still.
We thought we could anchor, but I was so nervous about, like, we saw one boat anchored, and it's like we didn't even see their light until like one of the last seconds. So it's like, oh, we want to let out a lot of chain, and so maybe we'll move in the morning and go and anchor. But for tonight,
we're looking pretty snazzy. We even got our big fender out. I don't know if you can tell.
we did it though.
Now we're in the water.
And Shelly's gonna be fine.
Shelly's gonna be great. Shelly's.
She doesn't care.
Yeah, she doesn't care at all.
We care more. It's more about our pride and our hard work.
And our money.
Yeah, I know.
And Total Boat's lovely bottom paint.
I know. Thanks, Total Boat.
Thanks, Total Boat. Sorry what we've done to it. Your
But
bottom.
honestly, I bet since it was Total Boat Spartan green paint, I bet it's not even scratched.
Yeah, we did also put, I think, 4 coats of paint on the keel. Just because we were kind of maybe thinking we'd hit mud. I don't know, what a mess. We got this beautiful factory. This is the Purina factory next to us. Making cat food or something.
It's picking up. It's gonna be windy.
You keep saying that. So that's us. We're gonna get some food and go inside. We're here at the free dock. There's Marissa. We're out. We are free of the boatyard. I have a question. Are you happy with our decision? Or if you had to do it over, would you change something?
Yeah, I wouldn't go today.
You would have stayed. Yeah. See how it turned out Thursday or something?
Yeah. But the wind does show that it would push it out again come Wednesday night.
Yeah, so it's hard to say, really, what would happen.
Maybe then I would have just waited. I would have been upset about it. But, because, you know, I wouldn't have known either way what tonight would have been if we didn't go. So maybe I would have been like, we should have gone on Tuesday. But little did I know.
Bad idea. You got some popcorn now, though? I got some pizza rolls. Marissa's heating the oven up for me.
Maybe today wouldn't have been as bad either if we didn't leave earlier. Because that one boat took forever to decide if they were going to get hauled out or not. So then it took us, we didn't get put in the water until 3:34. And then by the time we realized, oh shoot, it was dark. Maybe it wouldn't have been as bad with light.
Yeah, everyone went home, you know.
It was just us.
Yeah, they really put us in and said, good luck, bye.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's too shallow, not our fault. Oh, the pizza rolls are in.
What would you change?
It's tough to say, because we don't know what's coming. I mean, we know there's a storm tomorrow. We're expecting that, so we kind of thought we wouldn't launch tomorrow with the rain and the wind. But we're thinking it might bring the level of the water up, so maybe Thursday could have been a good time to launch. But Thursday, the wind's blowing the wrong direction to take all the water out. So we were kind of in this spot where, like, we felt like we had the launch today, even though there wasn't that much water, or we might be stuck for until Monday or Tuesday, because they don't work on, like, if we didn't get in Thursday or Friday, they don't work on the weekends. So it could have been a long time. I don't know, it's really tough to tell, but we're in now. We are on a dock for the storm, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
And we can go take our thank you cards. We made a bunch of, we felt really rushed getting out of TJ's. just
It was
like
just chaotic.
it was chaos, and it was very rushed. And I was like, holy cow. And so anyways, we got out, but then we never got to give the thank you cards to all the people who helped us out with borrowing grinders.
Or say goodbye to some people.
Or saying bye, giving us grinders or heaters or vacuum for the sanding. Like, so many people helped us out. And we didn't get to say bye or anything. It was, I felt really rushed. We met some really awesome people. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm glad it worked out. But holy moly, that was irritating to get out of there. But also kind of cool, like we know kind of what we could like sneak through, and learned a little trick to like heal it over a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't want to because we were worried it would make us more stuck, but it worked out.
Yeah, probably should have done that from the start. Next time. Hopefully there's not a next time. Oh, we're just, I hope we're just done for the night. You know, we're tied up pretty good. We got fender. Just hopefully we can just. I hope so.
Jeez. On 35.
After a good night's rest, we woke up and it was blowing 35 knots. That's pretty windy, but it's extra annoying when you're tied up to a dock and it's hitting you on the side. We were just getting bashed.
It's trying to tie down the solar panels a little bit because it sounded like it was getting windier, so we kind of just thought it would be a good idea to.
When we bought these solar panels back in Annapolis, we knew that they were pretty big for the boat and we would have to update our bimini one day. Unfortunately, we haven't updated it yet and they're just tied up on top of the bimini. So when the wind was picking up, we were a little nervous they might fly away.
Put up the sails and go. We'd be there in no time.
With the boat moving around so much, I kept going up to the front to check and make sure nothing was chafing through or moved out of place and was damaging the boat.
It's getting pretty windy.
Here comes another gust. I can see it on the water. Windy, huh? Yeah. Nah, it's raining sideways. It's going.
What do you think?
Got a little storm on top of us. Some lightning, wind, and rain, and waves.
Oh my god. There's Brett fixing our fender.
Good. The wind direction changed, so all of our fenders are missing.
It just blew 38.
Alright. We're trying to hold our solar panels.
Yeah.
It's pretty windy.
Holy crap.
I'll let up here in a second. Just this.
Yeah, it's just the front. It's okay. It's 31 right now. 30. Yeah, we're just trying to hold the solar panels so that they don't fly away. Because they're not strapped down very well. Okay, so we've had 40 knots. We've been trying to mess with this because our boat was slamming. I'm sure she's not doing the best, but we got the green guy in there. It was hard because we're just pushing up against the dock. So maybe the dock wasn't the best idea. So we're just gonna stay out for an hour or so, make sure everything's good.
Blowing 37 knots! I'm holding on to the panels!
What a crazy 2 days. Okay, our green is looking good.
This is what it looks like when you just reach for any line you can find. It's a disaster.
We're a mess.
We are. We need to make some money and get a better solar panel situation.
I know. It's just
Like
crazy. We
older
just
solar
made
panel
money.
holder. Yeah, and then we spent it all doing the bottom.
So what happened is we were on the boat editing. Brett was looking through the video. We were kind of getting the final touches of one of them. And we heard like a bang and our fender fell out. So our boat was just, the wind switched and our boat was right up against the piling. And we were just smashing it. And the wind was so hard up against it that we couldn't push off of the dock to get a fender in there. So we loosened all the lines and we finally got the green one, and it's kind of slipping. It's holding on, and we've got kind of a backup on there. But yeah, that's our biggest worry right now is that green fender. Because really, our entire boat is on that one piling.
Yeah, Big Mama, the best fender ever.
Yeah, the best fender ever. And then our other worry is that our solar panels will fly away. But they honestly don't look bad when it's 37, 38. I think they would be fine. But
it scares you when they move around.
When they move and they start shaking and like start like rattling like this, yeah. That would suck to lose them. Brett, we got another line. Look at all of our, look at our shit show.
Charlotte's Web over here.
Yeah. Every time it calms down, we're like, okay, let's go in and warm up and get like good. We're good, you know. And then it goes again. Here's our green fender. See, it's holding on for sure. Waves are picking up a little bit. How you feeling?
I feel fine. I'm a little annoyed. I just want to go inside and be warm. And, just be like, drink tea or something.
Brett doesn't get scared or angry or nervous. He just gets annoyed. Like, what the heck?
It is kind of annoying.
Why is it?
This is not, blue water, hanging out on a beach, warm. This is like different than that. It's okay.
What is it?
44.
Is it still 44?
It's 38 right now.
It's blowing.
That's 39.
Jesus.
We're staying so far. This line is doing a lot of work right now. The guy on the winch.
It's trying to get a bigger line on it because we are really just holding with this guy. He's doing great. Our fender's still holding. I'm like shaky. This is scary. I'm just really worried about the fender moving and our boat just whacking up against the dock. This isn't a good situation to be in. One line like holding us and one fender up against a dock. It's not good. It's cold too. But here's the last piling. We used to be all the way up there and then it switched. It's up there. We've got another line on us. God, these waves are so big. Okay, I'm gonna hold the solar panels.
What do you think, Gordon?
Gordon, that's familiar. What's that again?
The fisherman with the yellow jacket?
That's what I thought. I've been thinking about him, but I didn't know if he was real.
He's not. I don't think. What's going on out there?
It's just blowing. It's 28 again, which isn't that bad. But that's nice. It was just 20 for a second, but it's got to 43, 44, and then it was a solid like 38 for a couple minutes, and the waves were we were just, and all of our weight, everything I feel like was on one line, and it's wrapped around the winch, but it's tight, and I'm just nervous that thing's gonna snap and hurt one of us, or just.
But now we got a second one on there.
Now we got a big one. And we do have two backups.
We got the big dog on there and then two backups. Are your hands cold?
I'm so tired. I don't want to be a baby. But I just want an easy day. I almost just want to not go anywhere tomorrow and just like.
We don't have to. There's nowhere to be.
If we want to try and go offshore, Friday, we gotta go. I don't know. But it's like all of our friends are dealing with this. Trout, Patrick and Michaela and Marie and Alexi. Everyone's dealing with it. So same with Jerome. Everyone's dealing with the wind. So it's like, it's okay. Oh, it's 20 right now.
Jerome's probably got a little heater sitting inside.
I know, I'm so jealous.
Probably doing a podcast. We're so close. We're only like a mile away. It's like a world apart. We can't. I think we gotta protect Shelly
No,
tonight.
I know. Part of me is like, let's just go to land and just fuck it. But then another part of me is like, no, why would we do that? We have to try everything.
Yeah, she's taking a little bit of...
If it gets to be 70, we'll just put on a couple lines and then run, I think, maybe.
See ya!
'Cause I can do 50, 60, I can do...
We haven't done 60 yet.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I really don't want to. It's only 24. I'm so thankful. Which is crazy. A year ago, if it was 24...
It was an event. I mean, 24, this is like when we first anchored. You remember how crazy it felt?
Yeah.
Now it feels like nothing.
We are in the dock, though. I guess even out there. I mean, when it was really wavy and I was holding down the solar panels and everything, I looked over to the boats at anchor, and I mean, they're like, you can see their mast light just banging it back and forth and up and down, just all around. They look like they've settled, kind of.
I feel like a little breeze, maybe.
Freezing.
Come inside.
No, I have to.
There's no reason to stand out there. Just come inside.
I know, I'm just scared.
No, look at your little paws hanging over like a raccoon or something. Did you learn that from the raccoon in the boat?
Yeah, it's 14. It's 4.5 though.
The water's getting blown out.
Yeah, it's getting blown out for sure.
But what do we know? That at 3 we can still move around. We learned that last night.
Yeah. It's 26. It's not bad.
Feels like nothing in here. You going through it?
Yeah, I'm just tired. I'm fine. I'm good.
We could
I'm
do
just
the
starting to think.
cabin life.
Yeah.
Let's get some.
But this is fun. This is like an adventure. You know, part of me is like, yeah! Like deep down, like I could be down with this. You know, deep down I'm like, hell yeah.
Are we scraping? Check the fenders. I hear scraping.
We're good.
Okay.
We're just moving. I think we're good. Yeah. The green is good. We're just bouncing up and down. No! Stop! Yeah, like this is kind of fun. Like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, man, we live such an adventurous life. You know, the highs and the lows. I do love them, but right now I'd love to just get 30.
People sail in this.
Oh, I feel like during the day it wouldn't be as bad. During the day I'd be like, I could do this. The dark and the really high winds. Okay, I might come in for a second. I'm getting really cold.
Yeah, you gotta come warm up. You're turning purple, I think. We're gonna have to make some hot drinks and maybe watch a movie if it calms down. Ooh, let me see it. Is it purple? No. Oh, you look great. Alright. See ya.
Yeah, bye. So we made some food. We've been editing a little bit, and now it just started to start blowing heavy again. For some reason, it's supposed to be dying down, but honestly, it's probably not that much. It's probably what, 28 was probably what it was. It hasn't sounded windy, so I'm guessing that was just a gust of like 28, and it wasn't actually too bad. But Brett's checking the fender, making sure everything's good.
Fender's there.
Fender's there, we're good.
Green Defender.
A green Defender.
Give us a rundown of the current situation. What's going on?
So the wind has kind of died down. It's like a solid 20, 22. It's still blowing this way on our bow. And I went out to go check the fender, and it was slipping. And I looked at our depth, and it says like 3.7. I'm like, what the heck? We were just at like... What was
5.6?
5.6 when we got here, or this morning. So all the wind is blowing everything out. So, you know, not only is it windy, not fun, and stressful, but now it's starting to go way down. So we hit ground when our thing says like 3. So
Yeah, really, we want it to be like higher than that.
We want it to not move at all from what it is now.
It's at 3.7 right now.
So that's a little stressful, so we might have to go anchor tonight.
In the middle of this, yeah.
I set an alarm to check, and we'll check again in an hour. I think maybe when it says like 3.2, 3.4, we'll go. I don't know. It's cold out there. Even if we go anchor, I'd be worried because it's cold. It's really cold out there. It's not bad in here, but it's cold out there. Just another thing to add to the fun.
Yeah, I have to try and show you on the dock before we leave. Hopefully we don't have to leave, but it's like where our fender was sitting and the piling. We're just going lower and lower down these pilings. And it's kind of crazy to think how much water is left here in just a day. Like 2 feet has been blown out. So I'm kind of glad we got out of the marina when we did, even though it was a hassle, and now we're here. But I don't know, it could be stuck there for a while if we didn't get out when we did. Hopefully we don't get stuck here on the free dock.
We won't. We'll watch it. We'll watch it.
Actually, I should adjust our lines probably because we're going down to get tighter, as you know.
I'm just tired. We're just sitting and editing. I'm like, oh, it'll be cozy night. We're kind of getting to the end of it. But little do I know.
Now the water's going
Now the
away.
water's going down, and we have a whole other problem. We could go out and anchor tonight. That would be fine. It's not blowing that much anymore. It's like 20s, which it'd be freezing and not fun. But we just drive out there, and I'd tell Brett to just
Go up, Brett, and you say, all right, go do it.
I mean, just like throw as much as you can down, and we just call it good.
She said it would be freezing, but it'd be fine. I just tell Brett to go do it.
No,
And
I mean, like, just go up there and just, like, literally just throw down, like, 150 feet of chain and call it a night.
Also like how we have this, like, ribbon of dead flies swinging around next to you.
That's how I feel right now.
You feel like one of those flies?
Yeah.
It's okay. The water's gonna come back.
Think.
Who knows?
Okay, so about after 30 minutes of watching and waiting, it is now balancing between 3.6 and 3.5. So the water is going down, and we're just thinking, and we're like, you know what, we don't want to get stuck here. We'll just row to town tomorrow. So we're gonna kind of get ready to move. The wind's been dying down. So yeah, we're gonna get ready to move. We're trying to get out of here. We just hit ground. So, somehow, now we're stuck. You're moving back, I think. You're moving back. Brett's putting the anchor down right now. It's low water, but we're gonna be fine. It says 6.6 here, but it's really probably 8.5. He's putting the snubber on right now. I think we have like 125 feet of chain. We came in past the shallow part. Well, first we left and I almost ran into the dock because I turned and it pushed us, and that was a show. And then we ran aground pretty hard, but we got out. We didn't get stuck, thank God. We came out here, we anchored. It blew like 30 and we went really sideways, but we're starting to anchor now, and I'm hoping with how much chain we have and how little water there is, I think we'll be okay. I think I'll be able to sleep good, and we'll be able to just be like, okay, let's just go to bed. Whoo, that's a big wave. It's really bouncy. Maybe we won't sleep good, but that's okay. Hope we won't be aground, hopefully. That's my hope. Okay. Okay, it's another 10:30 o'clock night. We just anchored. Yeah. We picked up some of the fenders and it started to blow, so we figured we'll just leave it and we'll just come get to the cockpit. It's not worth it. Yeah, All right, good morning, you guys. We fell asleep last night. It was a chaotic night. We finally got anchored and both kind of just knocked out. Do you have anything to say?
Nope.
Oh my God. Anyways, it's the next day. And last night was crazy, but we anchored. We're good, we're safe. It's died down a lot today. Last night I feel like it was dead, like we weren't even moving, we just were bobbing around, so it must have, storm came through and then it died. But we're making warm drinks because it's cold, and then I think we might row to shore because we got some thank you notes to deliver, and then we can get out of here. It is Thursday and there is a good weather window to go to Charleston Sunday through Tuesday, so I think we might try and take it. But yeah, and our depth and wind reader isn't working this morning. I got up to check it and
yeah, the whole screen won't turn on.
Yeah,
it doesn't make a lot of sense. It was on. You can see my breath.
I know, I just saw that. Wait, try it again. Oh yeah, there you go. Do it one more time. Oh, I can't see it. It's cold though.
Wow. So a little recap of maybe last night. It was all of yesterday. It was just windy. And then in the evening, the wind switched and our boat kind of moved. And our lines, we weren't tied up very well for the new wind direction, I guess. And this guy here, Big Green, Green saved Shelly. I mean, this thing was taking the brunt of it.
Everything.
All day long. You could see she's had some work done to her. If you look around the dock, I mean, or not the dock, the deck. We have so many lines out. We were pulling every line we could find out to try and tie ourselves up. It was chaos. I mean, we've got lines, every type of line we could find. We pulled it out of the lazarette and we tied to the dock.
Or to the solar panels.
Or to the solar panels to keep them down. And then after all that work, the water started going down and we said, oh my God, we're gonna get stuck here now. We just had that whole situation getting stuck coming out of TJ's marina, and now we're gonna get stuck again.
We had like half a foot until we were gonna hit the ground.
I mean, we had like it was like, so we hit the ground around 3 on our reader, and we watched it go from 5 down to 3.5, and we're like, we gotta get out of here.
At 10 o'clock at night.
At 10 o'clock at night when it's blowing, it's windy.
20s.
We untie, drive off the dock, immediately hit the ground. We're like,
pretty hard too.
Yeah, we hit it and went up, and we're like, no, our bottom pay, Aunt Shelly. Yeah. It was really sad. So we backed up, drove around, hit the ground again, but this time we kind of skipped over the bump, and we were back into deeper water. We came to where we're at right now and anchored. Now we're gonna go to TJ's and deliver our thank you letters that we meant to do 2 days ago.
Can't leave until we
gotta deliver these things. A lot of people helped us out, lending us vacuums and sanders and just giving us information and knowledge, so we need to go deliver those. And then we can start heading south.
Let's check out Shelly. I mean, yeah.
She took a little scratching, but you could see where Big Green defended her from the piling. Here, she got scratched.
Yeah.
But if we didn't have Big Green here, the damage would have been considerable.
Oh my God, it would have been bad. It would have been bad. There's Big Green,
This is where Big Green was before. You can see she kind of leaves a little mark.
Yeah.
But without her would have been not good.
You said the front got dinked?
I thought it did. Let's check. We had a fender up here. It got a little bit of rubbing.
Yeah.
You can see here.
Well.
Yeah, right here. Not too bad though.
I think we're okay though. Hopefully.
Well, after all the chaos of the past couple of days, it's been nice. We've been treated with a beautiful day. The sun's out, it's flat, calm. It's a little warm, it's like a cool morning. And yeah, it's just beautiful. Can't really beat it. So hopefully a lot more of these days ahead and less of those bad ones behind us. But
It's beautiful out. Marissa's making me some breakfast, and I got a hot tea waiting for me to drink. Seems like this always happens. You'll have some really bad times and on the sailboat, and then immediately after it switches, and it's just beautiful. It's really a roller coaster of a time. It's super high highs, super low lows. But for now, we're enjoying the highs. Beautiful day out. We're not going to record too much. We're just driving, trying to get to Beaufort Inlet by Sunday. Sunday, we're going to go out on the ocean. Hope you guys enjoy the video. See ya.